Now we're going to talk a little bit about how Columbus makes art. Transit Arts is a program that engages young people ages 12 to 21 with a lot of interactive, multidisciplinary arts workshops. And good news, they're free.
And one of the group's favorite instructors is broadening the students' creativity and knowledge of poetry. She is an example of how poetry is alive and well here in Columbus. Let's meet her right now.
Hi, my name is Barbara Fant, and I am a performance poet. I found poetry when I was about 9 or 10, and then I say poetry found me when I was about 15 years old, and my mother passed away from breast cancer, and then I lost a brother to a brain aneurysm, and then my father began to struggle with a mental illness, and I started writing. I was an angry teenager, and writing became my outlet.
We, these handfuls of honey, as we sit in his palm, when he closes his fist and pulls us back in, I pray he calls us beautiful. That we survived the backs of grenades, called ourselves shrapnel. Yo, this is how you pick yourself back up.
Slam is like half the written part of poetry, but then it's also like the performance aspect of poetry. So you have to get up there and convince the audience that it's a great poem. So you give it all you have. I love slam because you get everybody that's on their A game. Everybody's on their A game, and it kind of helps people it helps cultivate the scene and cultivate poetry that much more.
We learn the harmony of artwork stitched into anatomy. In the center of Ohio's chest, there is a beat that drums hearts into existence. A city aflame, showering light over bodies of water, Columbus.
So it's basically competitive poetry. So it began locally, actually in Chicago, by a construction worker who just wanted to have people hear more poetry when they came into the bar, and he wanted to get people interested in it, and it started as a gimmick. And so now it's become like this big national event, and actually Righting Wrongs Poetry Slam is one of the qualified slam venues in Columbus, Ohio, and you can compete locally, and then if you win locally, then they'll send you to a national competition.
Barbara is she is such a brilliant artist, and she is so inspiring. Our kids adore her. Whenever we do performances out, everyone's gathered around her because she has such a light about her. And then her art history is just off the charts. She has such an incredible talent.
Some of Barbara's poetry really relates to me, and I can feel where she's coming from with certain things.
She taught me how to write poems and be creative.
Barbara is, for me, the big sister of Transit Arts. She can guide you and help mold you in a way that's what you need. She's a friend. She gives you guidance the way a big sister would.
You never know the power of your voice until you kind of put it out there.
It's about believing. It's about faith. Tasting what you cannot see. It's about be, it's about be, it's about be, like honey, like gold, like glow, like sky. Be handfuls of honey. You already are these handfuls of honey in his palm, all of steam. Couldn't always see it, y'all. But somehow God always saw it in me.